Hello everyone, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today, we are embarking on a virtual journey to a most fascinating country in the world, Singapore. So, where exactly is this vibrant nation? If you look at a world map, you'll find Singapore nestled in Southeast Asia, right at the southern tip of the Malay Peninsula. It's an island country, so it doesn't share any land borders. Instead, it is separated from Malaysia to the north by the Straits of Johor, and from Indonesia's Rio Islands to the south by the Singapore Strait. Speaking of islands, Singapore itself is an archipelago made up of one main island, called Pulau Ujong, and over 60 smaller islets. The story of modern Singapore is truly remarkable. For over a century, from 1824 until World War II, it was a British colony. Sir Stamford Raffles established it as a trading post for the British East India Company, and its strategic location quickly turned it into a major port. Before independence, life was tough. The post-war years were marked by social unrest, high unemployment, and housing shortages. But the spirit of the people was unbreakable. After a brief merger with Malaysia, Singapore became a fully independent and sovereign nation on August 9, 1965. From that point on, its transformation has been nothing short of miraculous. Today, Singapore is a global powerhouse. The latest census puts its population at around 5.9 million people, a diverse mix of cultures living together in harmony. When you think of Singapore, what comes to mind? For many, it's the breathtaking skyline. The most famous landmark is undoubtedly Marina Bay Sands, that iconic hotel with 3 towers connected by a massive rooftop sky park. You've also got the enchanting gardens by the bay, with its futuristic super tree grove. And of course, the merlion, a mythical creature with the head of a lion and the body of a fish, which is the national symbol. Singapore operates as a parliamentary republic, with the Prime Minister as the head of government and the President as the head of state. The abbreviation for the Singapore dollar is SGD, and it is represented by the symbol S. This abbreviation is derived from the country code SG and the initial letter of dollar. As for the exchange rate, it does fluctuate, but right now, 1 Singapore dollar is roughly equal to 74 US cents. Conversely, 1 US dollar will get you about 1.35 Singapore dollars. Planning a trip from somewhere like Australia, the best way to get there is by Air to Changi Airport. Several major airlines, including Singapore Airlines, Qantas, and Scoot, offer direct flights. Prices can vary significantly depending on the season and how far in advance you book. However, Singapore is well connected with direct flights from major cities around the world, offering flexible options for travel planning. For example, if you're planning to fly to Europe from Southeast Asia, you can fly to Singapore and take a direct flight to Heathrow Airport in the UK. From there, you can connect to your EU destination. Looks like Singapore Airlines flight from Singapore Changi to London Heathrow is one such option. Approximate average fly 14 hours and 15 minutes to 14 hours and 40 minutes, but you can often find round-trip fares ranging from a few hundred to over $1,000. A great piece of news for many travelers is that visitors from most countries, including Australia, the US, the UK, and European countries, don't need a visa for short stays, typically up to 90 days, but always check the latest regulations before you fly. So, when is the best time to visit? Singapore is hot and humid year-round, but a great time to go is between February and April, when the weather is a bit drier. Your journey will likely begin at the world-renowned Changi Airport. It's not just an airport, it's a destination in itself, consistently ranked as the best in the world. It serves as a major hub, connecting flights from Europe and North America to the rest of Southeast Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. Once you're in the city, you have to visit the Marina Bay Sands Sky Park observation deck. It offers an unbeatable panoramic view of the city. Entry for adults is around 32 Singapore dollars. From up there, you'll see why Singapore is its own capital city. As a city-state, the city of Singapore and the country of Singapore are one and the same. While there aren't other cities in the traditional sense, there are distinct and vibrant neighborhoods, like Chinatown, Little India, and Kampong Glam, each with its own unique character and charm. The country's success is built on strong foundations, including its world-class education system. It is known for its rigor and excellence, emphasizing holistic development, meritocracy, and lifelong learning. It offers diverse educational pathways to cater to different student needs. Singapore's healthcare system is indeed renowned globally for its excellence, affordability, and comprehensive coverage. The blend of public and private providers fosters healthy competition, driving quality, care, and innovation. The emphasis on preventive care, MediSave, and MediShield also ensures that citizens have access to quality health care. Getting around is also a breeze thanks to an incredibly efficient public transport system. The MRT, or Mass Rapid Transit, is clean, fast, and affordable. A standard train or bus fare for a short trip will only cost you $1 or $2. Now, let's talk about wildlife. Despite its urban density, Singapore is surprisingly green and is often called a city in a garden. It's home to some amazing animals. One of the most special is the long-tailed macaque, often seen in its nature reserves. You can also find otters playing in the waterways, monitor lizards, and a huge variety of birds. The nation is also committed to conservation, protecting endangered species like the Sunda pangolin and the Raffles banded langur. For a fantastic wildlife experience, you can't miss the Singapore Zoo, the night safari, and the river wonders. What else can you do? The options are endless. Explore the floral paradise of gardens by the bay. Take a thrilling ride at Universal Studios Singapore, or simply wander through the historic streets. Entry prices vary, but there are plenty of free activities too. The cultural fabric of Singapore is incredibly rich. While the indigenous people are the Orang-Lot Orsi people, modern Singapore is a melting pot. The main ethnic groups are Chinese, Malay, and Indian, and this diversity is reflected in the country's 4 official languages and various religions, including Buddhism, Christianity, Islam, and Hinduism. This multiculturalism shines through in vibrant festivals and traditional arts. And their food. You absolutely have to dive into the local food scene, head to a hawker center and try classics like Hainanese chicken rice, chili crab, and laksa. It's a foodie's paradise and surprisingly affordable. Is Singapore expensive? It can be, especially for accommodation and alcohol. But it's also possible to visit on a budget. Hostels and budget hotels are available, and eating at hawker centers is very cheap. Plus, it's consistently ranked as one of the safest countries in the world, making it an incredibly comfortable place to travel, even solo. Economically, Singapore is a free market marvel. Its annual GDP is robust, and it's a global hub for finance, trade, and technology. This economic strength is reflected in the power of its passport, which is one of the strongest in the world, enabling visa-free entry to a huge number of countries. Singapore's retirement system excels globally, ranking 13th in the 2025 Natixis Global Retirement Index. Its strong finances and high material well-being contribute to its top ranking in Asia. Singapore's pension system earned an A grade in the 2023 Mercer CFA Institute Global Pension Index, ranking 5th worldwide for its financial health, high income, and strong pension integrity. However, quality of life factors like healthcare access need improvement. Despite its small size, it even has small-scale agriculture and fisheries. So why do so many travelers love Singapore? It's the seamless blend of nature and metropolis, tradition and modernity. It's the feeling of safety, the efficiency, the incredible food, and the warmth of its people. Visiting Singapore feels like stepping into the future while still being able to touch a rich and diverse past. In conclusion, Singapore is a tiny dot on the map with a giant global footprint. It's a testament to human ingenuity, resilience, and the beauty of multicultural harmony. It's a city that will surprise, delight, and inspire you. It's a destination that truly has something for everyone. Thanks so much for joining me on this tour of the Lion City. This video will be available on Instagram. Thanks for watching. If you have found this information useful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next adventure. See you next time.